Hello everyone, hello and welcome to our final episode of, what did I call it before? Kalir and the Butt-Rummagers. That's the one, Kalir and the Butt-Rummagers. We are level 30, so we are finally going to be hunting down Doze and resolving all these past issues of Kalir's torment. Thubirgaim is going to help us. We're getting Bane. Oh, finally. Good lord. Oh, I've been looking forward to that. Alright. Instructions for you from Foreseer Kalir. I've been expecting you, Grantee. As ever, Kalir's predictions prove accurate almost down to the moment. And her mind is especially sharp with such a dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of Doze. It appears his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirate's business there is concluded, rumour has it that he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Limsa Luminsa. If we pass up this opportunity, Kalir will lose her chance to settle the score with Doze, and we risk the Foreseer stumbling once more into the blackest melancholy. Simply getting close enough to Doze will prove difficult. Kalir has, however, already formulated a solution and has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task in this undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver this set of directions to a fisherman by the name of Rilzirin. More instructions will be forthcoming. Alright, off to Costa del Sol. I don't know if I've been to Costa del Sol yet. I might have to... Oh, we haven't. But we can get there from this ferry here. Now, I haven't talked much about carbuncles through this series because I kept expecting either Kalir or Thubirgaim as part of the story to give us a little symposium on what a carbuncle is and what it does. And I haven't done that at any point yet. And I just went to the wrong... I just went to fucking... Oh my god. Alright, let's try that again. You know what? Let's try that again. Yes, we'll go back to Limsa Luminsa. So I thought I'd take a moment to sort of talk about it myself. Now, we all know how ether works. Ether is contained in all things, and we can draw it from, you know, our own bodies, from surrounding land, from crystals that contain ether. White orsite is one that comes particularly to mind, or tupsamadi, or a dragon's eye, of various sort of stones, or things like stones. I really thought that I was able to... Alright, as I was saying, so we know that ether is contained in all things and can be drawn out in different ways. Conjurers tend to draw it from the land around them. Thaumaturges and black mages tend to pull it from the void. And what the Arcanist is doing is taking a precious stone, so a topaz or an emerald, for instance, with our two different carbuncles that we personally use, and using our divine geometries, which we've talked about previously, is sort of min-maxing, I guess you could say, in a way, is sort of using the innate qualities in that gemstone to most efficiently use that ether. Unlike the way that a black mage just wants to, you know, use these destructive powers and draw, you know, the fire element out of things, or the ice element out of things. What the Arcanist is doing is using what's there, using all of what's there, and using it sort of really efficiently. I'll finish talking about that one after we talk to Rilzirin here. What is it you want, lad? As you see, I've had my hands full with the fishing. Oh, you fucking Bloodshore bitch. Alright, sit down, thank you. Alright, Rilzirin, before we were so rudely interrupted. What is it you want, lad? As you can see, I've had my hands full with me fishing. Rilzirin, you are the first rogue agent I've seen with what seems like a very poor Irish-Australian accent. Thanks for that. I've been told to expect you. Here, you to take one of me earrings and deliver it to the cook. Opilona. Did you say earrings or earrings? I assume you meant an herring. That's a herring, for those of you who don't speak Rogadan. Yeah, so the Arcanist use of ether is more efficient. They use the whole thing rather than just the bit that they want. So we have a emerald is sort of naturally leaning on the elemental spectrum towards wind aspect of the ether. That's what it contains most of. So when we draw a carbuncle using an emerald, it's a caster and it uses those sort of wind aspected attacks. Similarly, I should say, with topaz I assume is earth aspected. And so we have a defensive pet with those more sort of earth-oriented skills. Yes, and how might I help you? Master Gegaruju is expecting his breakfast any moment now. Oh dear. Where is your fresh herring? A fresh herring? Why, the master does enjoy a bite of broiled fish of a morning. This might even earn me a few extra coins for this week's wages. Well, you have earned yourself one of my house-made eel pies. I should tell you, though, your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master Gegaruju rather than scoff it down yourself. Now, someone's playing games with me again, aren't they? Anyway, so that's how the carbuncle works. In a nutshell. And I wish I could give you some specific references for that. I wish that Thubigheim had sat us down at some point as I was expecting her to. I don't know why I was expecting her to. I seem to recall it being talked about in the... Maybe it will be at the end of this. And what brings you to my... And I use the term facetiously, humble abode, dear sir. Such a heavenly aroma. Are you perchance carrying an eel pie about your person? How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it, at least. I have a hefty purse of guild to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. You're welcome to it, Gegaruju. One moment, if you will. I've been instructed by a Milvan's Gate assessor to hand over this message to whoever delivers an eel pie to Master Gegaruju. This is an awfully roundabout way to do this. Take the purse you received from Master Gegaruju and hand it to the dancer Ildegith as she prepares to return home. Clear. I mean, I feel like I could have just given her the gil myself. Oh well. Ildegith, yes, we have something for you. Heavy purse. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. And such a simple job as well. I was told to expect you, you see. In return for the coin, I am to give you these. The leather satchel is from your Miqo'te friend, and the pareo is from me. That last item you are to deliver to Drogo, the warehouse foreman. Alright. Like I say, this is all awfully convoluted, isn't it? I ain't got the time for the likes of you. If I don't get me work squared away soon, the master will have me here on a pike. You got something for me, you say? Yes, I have a well-worn pareo. I have no idea what a pareo is, but there you go. A colourful cotton undergarment. Worn for countless... Oh, okay. Hey now, ain't this Ildegith's pareo? That Miqo'te lass said something be bringing me a gift what I couldn't refuse and stick me with a pitchfork. She weren't telling the God's own truth. You're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors who are drinking there. That's what she told me to tell you, any road. I'd watch me back if I was you though, son. Them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutthroats I ever did see. Alright, and I assume that this is going to be for Doze Marga. And we're going to get him right schmammered. Right schmeckled. You want a Doze Marga's, boys? Well, they're wearing the uniform, aren't they? You want me to taste your wine, eh? Well, now, I ain't one to pass up free grog. Vintage wine. Wine so old no one alive can remember when it was bottled. Wow. Wow, I think that's a bit too aged. Is that a conjurer pirate? Them laying's teats. Now that's a bloody fine drop. If we ship this stuff off to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. You're coming back with us to the Morning Star. Your captain won't have a word with you. Okay. There's a good lad. And as for you, Miss Dancer, you stick close to old ear scrat. Guess Damn cold on them long sea voyages. Oh my. Oh my. If that isn't who I know who that just is, who is that? Using her old skills. Shh, we'll talk later. Yes, we will. We will be talking about this later. Goodness me. Speak with Hirskrat. Am I saying his name right? Hirskrat? Hirskrat. Yes, I think so. I do believe so. Clear, I mean, you're still not a femro. You're trying very hard, and I applaud the efforts, but still no femro. Right, Hirskrat. You ready then? We'll be off as soon as the boat's loaded. Ah, fine grog and a fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this all. Sorry about that cut, everyone. My phone was ringing. I assumed it was emergency. And it was not an emergency, of course. Kalia, where were we? Pray do not stare, though. This was the most expedient method of gaining access to the ship. I will take that satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. Hey, what mischief are you two about? Holy shit, she got changed real quick. Kalia, you look better without glasses. I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill in this brisk ocean air, would you? You'll be dancing yourself warm once we get you on the ship, lass. He doesn't seem perturbed that I just happened to be carrying a spare set of clothes for her. Alright. Hey, there's the bollocks. You better slip off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course, of course. What? What? I'll be happy to show him the performance that awaits. That was some Sailor Moon shit right there. The bitch admiral's lapdog. Come back for the lesson, have you? It is I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Oh, dip! This really is some Sailor Moon shit. Enough of this damn yapping. By the time I'm done with you, you'll remember who your real master is. Mate, you are fucked. And I don't have my carbuncle out. Oh, god damn it. Alright, here we go. The magic circle grants you the effect of vulnerability down. Oh, sweet. Grunty, this geometry will turn the tide of battle. I'll say, holy crap. Although that said, we're still taking a bit of punishment here, aren't we? Now, Clear, you'd think that the smart thing to do would be to stand in here. Barber Herskret. He's a barber, alright. Okay, well, I suppose that's all conjurers are good for on a pirate ship, eh? Fight your worthless sea slugs, I would have killed all the lot of you. Alright, that Cochier is being a bit of a pain. Kalia, come and stand in the fucking buff, you idiot. Alright, there we go. That isn't so hard, is it? Alright, where's the boss? Where's Doze? Yeah, come on, mate. You rabbit little cur. Who you calling little, mate? Our numbers matter not. It is strategy that will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Doze. With your defeat, I will cast off the shackles you closed on my soul. You think so, eh? Think your fancy magics are a match for me blade? You've got another thing coming. Alright, here we go, the final countdown. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna dot everyone up again. Dots for you. I gotta say, this feels like a lot more of a climax than a lot of the other class quest lines. I don't mean the job quest lines, I mean the class quest lines. I'm thinking, like the Lance one in particular is a bit sort of, Or maybe that's just because he was doing some more Duskwide vilifying that I feel that way. Anyway, he's down. Hooray! Go Kalir. Though Thmarga now faces defeat, he will flee to the starboard rail. Obvious. Next come his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling me strings, do you? Think I'll dance to your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. It is at this moment he notices the yellow jackets I had summoned in my explicit instructions to Ril'Zir. Haha! I love it how the Yellow Jackets are using the same shitty little... like, you think they'd come out with a warship, wouldn't you? You're a fool to return, Doze. I hear you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set especially for you. He's still got his fishing hat on. Good old Ril'Zir. Still, we're a long way out. Like, I can't see any land there. Really would have thought you would have brought a ship. Hey, you guys gonna hand searching his butt down there? That concludes today's lecture. Or lecture, was it? Thank you, Grunty. This strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. Which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality, one must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. It is time I sought out our guildmaster. Well, that was irresponsible. Hang on. Did she just dive headfirst into the deck of a boat? Pray convey to Mistress Subigar my fondest wishes, and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. Crazy fucking cat. The true test of my strategies now begins. Oh, and they sail off into the sunset. I mean the sunset. That's nice. That's really nice. It's been a long time since I'd done this, and I like that cat. That's a pretty cool cat. Alright. Well, it seems like we've still got more to go. So let's head back to the Arcanist Guild and see what Thubigaim thinks of our victory. Welcome back, Grunty. There is much I would ask you, but first, may I have the satchel you received during your assignment? Yeah, sure. May I have the leather satchel you received during your assignment? Yeah, alright, you don't need to repeat yourself, I'm just getting it out. The veil of mystery surrounding this otherwise ordinary sack is so thick it could suffocate an oryx. The original owner needs her costume back, you see. I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now, let us speak of Kalir. I am glad to know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desire, and you are to thank for awakening the Foreseer to her self-imposed fetters. The brilliance of Kalir's strategies served to blind her to her own feelings. It pained me to see her suffer so. Your example may even encourage Kalir to improve her combat abilities, although such will surely come in time. After all, she intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive Arcanists and the complexity of the tactics they will develop. It may very well be that your actions in bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of Arcana. You too should look to the improvement of your discipline if you are to keep pace with all that is certain to follow. To that end, I offer you a new technique, one that allows you to affect a wide swathe of the battlefield and drain the life force of your foes. Yay! We got a Bane! And do we need any of this stuff? I mean, I think we're still using, what's giving us the biggest bonus? The shoes are going to give us the biggest bonus, I think, so we'll take them. Whew, alright, how about that? This one time at level 30, oh god. What is this? Austerity is a flame. This quest is not yet available. Oh, of course. I'd totally forgotten about the... Fuck! I was gonna go straight into Summoner. I'd totally forgotten that I had to get Armitage to 15. God damn it! Alright, well, thanks guys. That's the finale for Arcanist. Wow, that was a pretty good story. I really enjoyed that. Kalir's a fun character. She's a great character, and we got to talk a little bit about carbuncle lore and sort of carbuncle metaphysics, which again I was really expecting there to be some dialogue about. Maybe there was in the first or second one. I'm just forgetting about it for some reason. Anyway, if anyone has any questions about any of that stuff, about any more like Arcanist lore stuff, leave it in the description below, and I will take the opportunity to talk about it, or at least reply to your comment. With that said, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing Summoner next time. We'll be doing Scholar more or less alongside. We'll see how we go. But I'm going to have to go and level my Thaumaturge now a little bit. So there's that. And yeah, I'll get to that as soon as possible. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.